boys and girls. Today, we got a little renovation here. This lady lived here for 1,000,000 years. She finally moved. And what they want me to do is put in a breakfast bar, which entails cutting out this wall. So what I'm gonna have to do, the way I do them, is I come up 40 inches from the floor and I'll put the line across the wall. And then I come like 8 inches down from the ceiling, and that's the opening I make. And what I'm gonna have to do is take this electric and move that over here, somewhere in this area here. Wherever the studs are at, I'll have to work around it. Now, this building has metal studs, which I didn't even know they had them in 1970, but I've done about 13 of these already. So if you ever want to do anything like this in your own house, the metal studs make it a little harder because when you go to cut them, they vibrate a lot and cause a lot of cracking of the drywall and stuff. The wood studs, if there was wood studs in here, this would be a lot easier, but the metal ones make it a lot more difficult. So yeah, if you ever want to do anything like this in your own home, you just have to make sure that when you're cutting the studs out, that's not load bearing, okay? This place is all concrete, so nothing in here is load bearing, okay? I could cut out any wall in here. The whole thing is concrete. There's double concrete behind these. It's like supposedly soundproof, or fireproof, I mean, not soundproof, fireproof. But on the other side of that wall would be another apartment. And there's 2 layers of cinder block in between this drywall and the drywall from the other apartment, which would be this dining area on the other side. So I already wrecked the countertop and ripped all that out already. Yeah, because in between the apartments are double cinder block, and the doors are all steel. So, and they close automatically, so that if you're running out the door and there's a fire, the door's gonna close and choke off the fire. So that's the premise of that. We've had a few fires and they never spread. So anyway, that's what we're gonna be doing. Another thrilling job. It'll probably take me all day to cut this out. It's not cutting the drywall, it's getting the studs removed. The metal studs, they're a real big pain, and I've gotta move the electric over, so that's another issue. All right, boys, I'll probably just set it up on a time lapse or something. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you what it's like when this is done. I cut the video off the time lapse because I needed an extension cord to finish cutting out this last stud. And I just said, oh, screw it, and I just cut the video off. But that's all I had left to do, actually, was cut this stud right here, that was right here. And, but that's how it looks after you get all the wall cut out and everything. There's the metal studs right there. They're kind of a pain. There's the electric down in there. And you just run the electric together. You know, you put a box in there to join these wires. So you had to cut it and add a little something in there. So you got to add a box down in there. And then all you have to do is cut some drywall, put it on here, and you fill that in with wood. Then you cut a piece of drywall and lay it on there. You can actually even glue that, or you can just glue it for the most part and just run maybe like 3 screws in there, and that'll hold. And then you just put drywall over this and corner bead. You know, you can watch how to do that on YouTube, and you just, well, the breakfast bar is actually going to go on top of this part right here. So it's really not necessary to drywall the top of this in. You know, you just have to, you know, get one of those graders and drywall graders and just grade all this out till it's level. And you just lay the bar on top. And then if it has a little wobble in it, which they always do, and then you just, you know, put a little shim in there and then caulk when you caulk it in. So basically that's about it. And then you actually have to put some, because when you first do this, after you cut the studs, you know, the wall will wobble a little bit, okay? Because the stud has been cut. So the wall is going to wobble a little bit if you go like this. What you do is you just take some of these boards. These are 1x3s and or 2x3s. But you take them and you wedge them down in there in between the other studs. You can see where I got the boards in there. There's the screws to hold them in right here. Okay. You just put some wood down in there, and then that reinforces the wall. Okay, you don't have to do it over here. And then, of course, you have to, you know, once you do something like this, you got to make code now. So what the code is these little light switches. You have to make them lower, you know, for the midgets. Okay, every time you open up something like this, then you got to lower the light switch. It's not for midgets. It's for people in wheelchairs and short people. But that's the code, so. Because I'm a midget too, so. All right, boys, that's it. So I'm just slap the bar on there, and then the painter's coming in Monday to shoot this place. And then it'll be okay. We're putting all new appliances and all this crap in here. It'll be all done up. All right, boys. Talk to you later.